Imagine becoming a huge television star before you're even old enough to drive. Millions of people know your face. Your jokes become famous. And Hollywood seems to be waiting for your next big project. That was Amanda Bynes. But after becoming one of the most recognizable young stars of her generation, Amanda slowly disappeared from the spotlight. So what happened to her? Let's go back to the beginning. Amanda Bynes was born in California in 1986. From a young age, she had a natural talent for comedy and performing. Her big break came when she joined Nickelodeon's comedy show, All That. Viewers quickly noticed her energetic personality and impressive comedic timing. Then came The Amanda Show. The show made Amanda a household name among young audiences. She played different characters and became one of Nickelodeon's biggest young stars. But Amanda wasn't just a television personality. She wanted to prove that she could succeed in Hollywood movies too. And she did. Amanda appeared in films, including Big Fat Liar, What a Girl Wants, She's the Man, Hairspray, and Easy A. Her role in She's the Man became especially popular and helped show that Amanda could carry a major comedy movie. By her early 20s, she had already achieved something many actors spend decades trying to accomplish. She was famous. She was successful. And she was still very young. But behind the scenes, Amanda's relationship with fame was becoming complicated. In 2010, Amanda announced that she was stepping away from acting. At the time, many fans were surprised. After years of working constantly, she wanted a different direction in life. Over the following years, Amanda largely stayed away from Hollywood. Her absence became a major topic online, and the public began paying close attention to her personal life. There were also several highly publicized incidents and legal matters during this period. However, it is important to remember that much of what appeared online was speculation, exaggeration, or based on incomplete information. Amanda later focused on rebuilding her life away from the entertainment industry. She also developed an interest in fashion. For someone who had spent so much of her childhood in front of cameras, stepping away from Hollywood gave her the opportunity to focus on herself rather than constantly being watched by the public. And this was only the beginning of a very different chapter in Amanda's life. In Arlingyipa, Amanda graduated from the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising in California. That was an important moment because it showed a different side of her story. Amanda wasn't simply a former child star. She was trying to create a new chapter for herself. In the years that followed, Amanda continued to maintain a much lower public profile. She occasionally returned to the spotlight, but she did not immediately return to the kind of Hollywood career she had during her childhood and teenage years. And that raises an interesting question. Why do so many child stars struggle with life in the spotlight? Growing up famous can be very different from growing up normally. When someone becomes famous as a child, millions of strangers may develop an opinion about them before they even fully understand who they are themselves. Every mistake can become a headline. Every change can become a rumor. And sometimes, simply stepping away from fame can become news. Amanda's story is a reminder that celebrities are real people, not just characters we see on television. Today, Amanda Bynes is remembered by many fans for the comedy shows and movies that made them laugh when they were younger. But her story is bigger than her career. It is also about growing up, changing direction, and trying to build a life outside the spotlight. Amanda once had the kind of fame that seemed impossible to escape. Yet eventually, she chose a quieter path. And perhaps that's the most interesting part of her story. Not every celebrity comeback has to happen on a movie screen. Sometimes, a comeback simply means finding your own direction and moving forward. Amanda Bynes went from being one of Nickelodeon's biggest young stars to a Hollywood actress, and eventually to someone who chose a much more private life. Her journey reminds us that fame can change very quickly, but a person's life doesn't have to be defined by their most famous years. So, what do you remember most about Amanda Bynes? Her Nickelodeon days? She's the Man? Or one of her other famous movies? If you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe for more celebrity stories. Forgotten Stars.